While doing research on the Civil War in Louisiana, I ran into quite a few accounts of Louisianans that moved from that war-torn state and refugeed in Texas until the war ended. One of these refugees came to Texas and was absolutely amazed at the lack of culinary sophistication in the state. And she wrote in her diary, "My gosh, they cook everything with a skillet." Well, guilty as charged. We know how to use black iron in ways that are almost magical compared to the other 50 states, or 49 states. Let's take Texas out of the mix. So we are absolutely gifted when it comes to culinary enterprises. Now, not everything every Texan cooks is good. My gosh, I've eaten some pretty bad swill in this state. But there's some things that Texas does better than anybody. We can start with talking about one of Texas's secular religions, and that is barbecue. Boy, some people like the South Texas approach, some people like West Texas barbecue. East Texans cannot be dissuaded that their barbecue is the best. But one thing we all agree on is it's better than Carolina or Kansas City barbecue. So, now that we know that the outsiders are not even contenders, we can get on with deciding what sort of Texas food is the best example of Texas cuisine. For instance, is a chicken fried steak just a desperation measure to take a terrible, tough piece of meat and make it palatable when the only thing in your inventory is a skillet? Or is it actually a regional variation or a regional sort of extension of a good old-fashioned German schnitzel from the hill country? Well, again, no one ever is going to agree on that. But today the Texas culinary scene is absolutely diverse, and it has its own, not only its own restaurant scene and its own unique chefs, and with all sorts of international infusions now with a very large Vietnamese population, for instance, in Houston. Of course, our Tex-Mex cuisine is unparalleled. Don't get it confused with stuff from New Mexico or California. It doesn't even compare. But we also have a growing domestic spirits industry. We've got the old standby brewers like Shiner, but we also have new ones like the Raw Brewery in Fort Worth. Then we also have people that are distilling things like vodka, like Tito's in Austin. So, Texas food is a topic of endless debate and exploration, and that's what we'll talk about this week.